Okay, everybody, thank you for your patience and in this. And so I think we're at a place now that we can roll a little bit. Ms. Pearson, do I still have you there, ma'am?
Hear me?
All right, thank you.
Hear me?
I see where you are. I'm going to put your name in there. So, Ms. Pearson, you live at the address there on Glendale. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to talk with a lawyer regarding this matter and regarding any rights that you may have in this case, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right. So what I'm
No,
going to
sir,
do,
I have
ma'am.
not.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so that you can talk with someone, and then I'm going to set a new hearing date regarding this matter. So I'm going to set that date for February the, Ms. Snow, someone from your office going to handle this, ma'am? Just,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I have someone that needs to talk with a lawyer, and I'm trying to work.
Your Honor, we have a number of people. We have Angelica Scott. We have the young man that we did have, Patrick McDonald from U of M. We also have Hassan Salame, who's one of our young attorneys. I think perhaps Ms. Angelica, is this
All right.
the subsidized case?
What I was getting at is what date do I need to set it on? I mean, I'm setting things for the 12th, but that happens to be on a Friday. Is that okay?
No, Your Honor, that's not the best for us because it is a Lakeshore day. So unless Lakeshore is taking the case, we would want it on a Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
All right, so I'll set this over for, I'm going to set this over for the 17th, 2/17, 21. And that'll be at 9:00 a.m. So I'm getting someone for you to talk to right now so that they can review your case with you. Ms. Pearson, you understand that?
Okay, thank you so much.
Your Honor, they can talk to her whether we're able to take the case. We can at least find out if it's a non-payment, what kind of rent situation it is. That's sort of where we are.
It is a non-payment of rent case, and the plaintiff is willing to do EDP.
Thank you, Mr. Dyer.
Yep, you got it.
And you two guys with glasses look
I
alike.
tell you, it
some
happens
days.
more than you know. I can't believe it. I have a little bit more hair, I think, a little bit.
Now Lee's getting into it. Your Honor, one of our people can go into a side room with the lady and get her information, and whether we can work it, we'll work it one way or the other. I don't know if we can do it all with one of our legal assistants. We may be able to, except for the appearance.
Thank you. So who's going to go in? Somebody, Ms.
Your Honor, Mr. McDonald from U of M would be a good person probably for this one.
All right, Mr. McDonald, I'm going to send you there to.
Your Honor, could you also add me to the room as well, please?
Okay.
Salami, I'll put you in that room as well. That's breakout room 1, and you're
Thank you,
receiving prompters right now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I did call the suffix 9054. That is regarding Woodbridge Estates versus Rajon Williams Jackson. Your appearance, counsel.
Morning, Joe Herka, P75969 for the plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. Do I have anyone present regarding the Selden address, Rajon Williams Jackson? Are you on the phone? Say something if you are. All right, I'm going to, given that this is the first hearing, Mr. Horka, I'm going to go ahead and set this matter over. I'm going to set it on the 11th of February 11, 2/11, 21, 9:00 a.m. is the next action date on this matter.
Oh, shit.
Your Honor.
This is case number 2349041. This is the Pavilion versus Sean Jones and other occupants of property at 1 Lafayette Pallasian, apartment number 2006. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for non-payment of rent. Your appearance at this time, counsel? All right, do I have Mr. Paletz on this Zoom? Do I have Sean Jones on this Zoom, a person living on Lafayette, apartment 2006? If you live at that location, you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, it appears that the defendant is not present on this matter. I do note that there is an affidavit of personal service in the file. I will, however, set it over, given the environment that we are in, and I will set it for the. I'll set it for the 8th of February, 2/8/21, 9:00 a.m. The defendant appears, and we'll go forward. If not, the court will enter judgment on this case. I set the date.
Okay, is that the one that we didn't have, the 223?
What are you
Is that the case that you told me right now? Because we have the case number, the 223.
What's it is?
Katrina Robertson, okay.
Can you check on suffix 9025? 9025.
9025, okay.
Yes, Judge. Sorry I was late.
Yeah,
This is Attorney Matt Capone.
Got you, sir. I'm just checking on the
You said.
Your Honor, this is Patrick McDonald, a student from U of M. I believe we were put in the breakout room with the incorrect person for suffix 049.
Yeah, that should be, you should have been put in with this.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Or excuse me, it was 05. Was it 049 or 054 that we were discussing?
I don't know. I'm on to something else now. Ma'am, are you still here?
I was transferred. I'm 203-49089, and I was transferred to another room improperly, and one closed their courtroom, so I waited, and because I was disconnected, so I'm calling back. I'm Terry Hightower.
All right, got you. Yeah, we had a shutdown there. Okay, so what's your name again?
My name's Terry Hightower.
Call the number or something.
Last name is Hightower?
Yes. Case number 203-49089.
On the 10 o'clock docket with Attorney Huth for the plaintiff, Judge.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hightower. Just stand down. As soon as I call your case, we'll get back to you, ma'am. All right.
Judge Paul Huth is on that Connor versus Hightower.
Very well. So, yeah, I did that one, Miss. Excuse me. I got a number of things going at one time, so just stand. Ms. Hightower will get to your matter momentarily, and Mr. Hugh, I will address it at time. Mr. Capone, I did call your matter. The defendant was not present on that matter. It is the first hearing, so I did set it over for the 12th of February.
So what date? What date, Your Honor?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear somebody speaking over you, Judge.
There's another call going on.
1 second, sir.
So it was adjourned to February.
9 o'clock a.m. on February the 12th.
February 12th at 9 a.m. Okay,
Yes,
thank you
sir.
very much.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
And likewise.
Judge, this is Paul Huth on phone. I'm finishing up with Judge Millhouse. I'll zoom on in about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hugh.
Hello, I'm trying to check in.
You're checked in. Just hold tight, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, ma'am. What's your
Your
name?
Honor,
Mr. Maxwell Grove, your case is next, so just hold tight, sir.
thank you, Your Honor.
What's your name, ma'am, that just said you were trying to check in? What's your name?
Sierra Harvey.
All right, thank you, Ms. Harvey. Let me just put your name here.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, we'll be with you in just a moment.
Okay.
All right, this is case number 2349077. This is Proway Property Management versus Carmen Rambo and other occupants of property at 14367 Montrose. The court also calls suffix 9081. That's Proway versus Deanna Ray and other occupants of property on Lord Street, 18959 Lauder. The address is not clear as to what that. I have 18. I don't know what that third digit is, but
18959, Your Honor.
That's a 9 in the middle there. Okay. All
It's
right.
a Russian 9, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. Your appearance.
Andrei Maximkov, P number 77071, appearing on behalf of Proway Property Management. Your Honor, if I may, the case ending in 081, it's the Deanna Ray. I emailed the dismissal of that case to your clerk about a half hour ago, so we're dismissing that case, and we are going forward with Carmen Rambo. I have not had a chance to speak with him. I don't know whether or not he has appeared today. My understanding is that service was done by attachment on that one.
Thank you, sir. The 081 case will be dismissed. We've had some technical problems, so she probably has not got to your email yet, but we'll sign that order as soon as we get it. Regarding the suffix 9077, do I have Carmen Rambo or any occupant of property on Montrose Street on this Zoom? Right. It appears the defendant has not appeared regarding this matter. It is the first hearing. The court will set the matter over for a new date. That date will be the 12th of February at 9 o'clock a.m. Matter of fact, I'm setting that date for the 8th of February, February 8th, 9 o'clock a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Good day, sir. Mr. Scott.
And Your Honor,
one second.
I apologize. I have two more cases which are scheduled for 2 o'clock, and I emailed the dismissals on those. Do you need me to appear at
No.
2 o'clock?
If you said a dismissal, don't appear on those, Mr. And those were the only two that you have, Mr. Sir.
That's correct. So the only two that I have, which are scheduled at 2 o'clock, and I emailed the dismissals together with the one that we already scheduled.
So noted, and if they've not populated, I will know already that those two should be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. Thank you.
Likewise, sir. Mr. McDonald, you were indicating that we somehow had a mix-up as to who you were to talk with in the breakout room, correct, sir?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Do you remember the young lady's last name? Was it?
It should be Pearson. I believe it was.
Yeah. Pearson. All right, Ms. Pearson, are you on the Zoom somewhere, ma'am? Ms. Pearson, I believe that she received the number from Mr. Lockhart. Unfortunately, I think that somehow in that mix-up, she is no longer.
Judge, the number that Lockhart gave out was to a Miss Jones.
I believe Pearson is a client of Mr. Dyer, or rather Mr. Rabbits. If Mr. Rabbits happens to have a phone number that he could email us or put into the chat for the lady. For Courtney Pearson. She may have been on and then fell off when they.
Courtney Pearson was with Mr. Alan Dyer.
Yeah.
File ending 049 at
There I go
9:20.
again.
That's not my case.
You guys look too much alike for me. Sorry.
Way better looking. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I do have Dyer on that matter.
You're right.
And it's suffix 9049. That's Courtney Pearson. And I gave the new date of the 17th. All right. So if she calls back in, we'll be able to do something, Mr. McDonald. Mr. Dyer, is Mr. Dyer on the Zoom? All right, so we'll have to get some information, see if we can get some information from Mr. Dyer as to how we might reach out to Ms. Pearson. And so if he comes back into the Zoom, we'll go forward accordingly. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr. McDonald. You'll kind of have to stand down at this point, sir.
Understood.
All right, this is case number 2349065. This is Fountain Court Cooperative versus Anthony Johnson and other occupants of property at 2900 18th Street, unit 069. The court also calls Fountain Court versus Mohammed Tahir, Tahir, regarding property at 2672 Butternut, unit 128. The suffix on that case is 9069. Counsel, your appearance on this matter?
Your Honor, Julie Crota, P393367. And just for clarification, I actually have 5 cases up today. It would be 9065 through 9069.
All right, let's address these two in the first instance. So what? Just one second.
On these two, Your Honor, the easiest one is 9069, which we had submitted a dismissal to the court. So I'm confirming that that case against Tahir has been dismissed.
All right, the court is noting the file in that regard, and that's 9069. That matter is, in fact, dismissed at this time. Just one moment, ma'am. Now, you indicated that there were 3 other matters. Are any of the other matters dismissed?
No.
So you said 90. Okay, tell me the other one. I'm looking to see if I.
9066 against Moore.
You said Kelly. Is that what she said?
9066.
Yeah, is that for more?
Yes.
Yes.
Kelly Moore. It says that court date is 3/18, March 18th.
We have that court date as March 18th.
Yeah. Oh, she's in the wrong person. That's just Jones Coleman.
That's Jones Coleman for that file.
So Kelly Moore. Yeah.
Yeah, that particular file, that one is in Jones Coleman's courtroom. That's not in front of me.
Oh, that's in another courtroom?
Yeah. Same last name, just a whole lot more pretty.
Okay. What about 9067 Daniels?
9067. We're checking that now.
Thank you.
That's Millender.
I'm sorry.
Millender.
That's Millender's courtroom. What date is that?
That's going to be today at 9:40.
That was set for today at 9:40. And
all right. And then what about 9068? Cato.
That's a Millhouse.
That's a Millhouse. So you're all over the place. And
that was at 9:40 today. Yeah. Yes, it's set
and that
for
was
today.
set for 9:40 today in front of Judge Millhouse. So you have one in front of Millender, one in front of Millhouse, and the other is on another date. That was on March.
What Jones called me, yes.
That first one you gave me was on another date. That's Jones Coleman. So you have 3 different judges. 2 of them are today. The first one you gave me is in front of Jones Coleman, and that's not scheduled for today.
Okay, I'll straighten all that out. So then the only one that I believe is remaining properly before you, Your Honor, would be the 9065 Johnson.
That's correct, ma'am. That's correct. All right, and so do I have Anthony Johnson or any person living at the property at 2900 18th Street? Right, it does appear that the defendant has not appeared regarding this matter. Accordingly, the court will follow the rule of the day, and that is to set it over for a second hearing under the administrative order. That second hearing date is going to be the 12th.
Yes, ma'am.
The 12th of February, 2021, and that's going to be at 9:15 a.m. 9:15 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel. Good day to you, ma'am.
You too.
And if someone is there from Mr. Sagati's office, I haven't forgotten you. I'm coming to you. Are you there? All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Tamara from Attorney
You have an
Gary's.
attorney there? Do you have an attorney there this morning?
The attorney is on another Zoom.
Okay, thank you. We'll come back to them.
Thank you.
Okay. And Mr. Abbott, I see that you're there, sir. I'll be right with you, sir. This is case number 2349085. This is Lasser 6 Apartment versus Deshaun Crawley and other occupants of property located at 22115 West McNichols, Apartment 14. The court calls the suffix 9089. That's Common Creek versus Terry Hightower regarding 4661 East Olive Drive, Apartment 301. The court calls the suffix 9093. That's Samaritan Center versus Antonio Ellison, doing business as a Blessed Place at 5555 Connor, Suite 2076. The court calls the suffix 9097. That's Washington Boulevard Apartments versus Willie Easley and other occupants of property located at 234 State Street, Apartment 1307 in the city of Detroit. Your appearance at this time on council.
Good morning, Your Honor. Emily Sullivan, P81376, appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Ms. Sullivan. And your device, I'm not hearing you real with too much sound. So if you can get closer to your device or something along those lines. And good morning to you.
Good morning. Is this louder?
Yeah, you're still very low there. That was a test. All right. So let me see. Who do I have on this? So do I have, first of all, any attorney representing any of the defendants that I called? If you're counsel for any of the defendants, please say something at this time.
Judge, please the court, Steve Lockhart for defendant Easley on file ending 097. Last case you called.
Thank you, counsel. I do have that matter. Is Mr. Easley on this one?
He was earlier, but I suspect he was disconnected. He was on phone only.
All right, when we had our share.
Easley, are you back with us?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Easley. I was just checking to make sure that you were somewhere around. Say something again. Say good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I see. And I'm putting your name there. All right. Gotcha, Mr. Easley. Mr. Lockhart, update me on this matter.
Judge, I had emailed Mr. Hughes that apparently the plaintiff and my client, independent of the court case, have already processed DDP, and the plaintiff received a check for some $1,600 on mailed out June 6th. I have not heard back from Mr. Hughes. I was asking him to dismiss this matter today if he verified my information.
Ms. Sullivan, any indication at this time, ma'am?
Paul Hughes here. I have not been able to verify with the client. What case is this?
This is the suffix 9097 regarding Willie Easley at Washington Boulevard Apartments.
I have not been able to verify that. If we could get an adjourned date, I will verify and talk to Mr. Lockhart.
All right, sounds good. Mr. Easley, you understand what's going on here, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do.
All right, very well. I will go ahead and set it over for the 4th of February, 2/4/21 as a control date, 9:00 a.m. And that's.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Zoom back in. Of course, if it's resolved, then just submit an order and the court will move accordingly.
Very good, Judge. Mr. Easley, you can hang up. I'll be in touch.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Have a blessed day.
You as well, sir.
All right, and with regard to Deshaun Crawley, do I have Deshaun Crawley regarding property of West McNichols on the zone? Say something if you're on the zone. That's the suffix 9085. The court also is looking.
Paul Hughes on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Counselor. And you're also on the Samaritan Center and Common Creek. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. Do I have Antonio Ellison regarding the suffix 9093? All right.
You have Alan Scott.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Alice Scott, Representative Alice Scott,
So where do you live?
on Biltmore Street.
I haven't called, did I call your case?
I have no idea.
Well, why are you talking? All right, just mute your device. I'll check on you in just a moment, Ms. Scott. Thank you. All right, so regarding the suffix 9085 and 9093, Mr. Hughes, it appears that defendants have not appeared on those matters. I will set them over for a new date. That date is going to be the 4th of February for review. If defendants appear, then the court will address that. If they do not appear at the second hearing, the court will entertain a motion for entry of default. So 2/4/20, that's going to be at 9 o'clock a.m.
And is that for the Lasser versus Crowley case? Last prefix code?
That's 9093 and 9085.
Okay.
That's both of those matters, sir. Now we're dealing with the Hightower matter. That's the suffix 9089. And I know that Ms. Hightower is on this Zoom. Good morning to you again, Ms. Hightower. Ms. Hightower, you're on mute. So if you could unmute yourself and say good morning. All right, it is the first hearing on this matter. I know that Ms. Hightower is here. I see her device. Ms. Hightower, if you're hearing me, please unmute yourself and say something at this time. So what I'm going to do, Ms. Hightower, is I'm going to set this matter over for a new action date pursuant to the administrative order. And that date is going to be the 12th of February, and that's going to be at 9:15 a.m. February 12th, 9:15 a.m. will be the new date, Ms. Hightower. If you're able to come back in, I'd like to set it up where you could talk with someone regarding this matter.
What's the time of that 12th date? 9 o'clock?
9:15 a.m., sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. That concludes my docket. Thank you for your help today.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Abbott, you there, sir?
I am, Your Honor.
This is case number 2347330. This is RPM foreclosure versus Sandy Mitchell and other occupants of property at 15103 Appeline Street. Court is calling the suffix 8138. That's Gardner property versus Ashley Roberts and other occupants of property at 213 Vaughn Street. Court is calling the suffix 8142. That's Robert Bedune versus Michael Rainwater and other occupants of property at 6456 Hayden. The court is calling the suffix 8146. That's Fast Construction versus Shayla Hampton and Ray Hampton and other occupants of property located at 15200 Tireman number 6. The court is calling the suffix 9101. That's TNT Properties versus Mr. Earl and other occupants of property located at 3342 Chicago A2 in the city of Detroit. Your appearance at this time, sir.
Good morning, Judge Coleman. My name is James Abbott. I'm a lawyer, P26085. I represent the plaintiff.
All right, thank you, counsel. And counsel, are any of these matters stand out to you as matters where there are dismissals, sir?
Yes, the TNT property 9101 is I mailed in a dismissal November 23rd.
All right. I'm pulling that out now, sir, and I'm marking that file as dismissed, and we'll get an order in the file one way or the other on that matter. It's dismissed. All right. Do I have any counsel representing any of the various defendants on any of these matters that I've called? If so, counsel, in your appearance at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Mitchell, P84641.
All right, and that's the file suffix 7330.
Yes.
And do I have Ms. Mitchell, Sandy Mitchell, on this Zoom? Say something if you're here.
I do not believe she's here, Your Honor.
Ms. Perini, you may update me on this matter. You may proceed, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor, this case missed the deadline for EDP 1, so we would be asking for an adjournment to pursue EDP 2.0 or Sarah.
Mr. Abbott?
No objection.
All right, so I will go ahead now and set the matter over for the, I'm looking at the 16th of February. Ms. Marini, does that work for you, ma'am?
I'm not sure how things are going to play out. We can try to, as soon as the state allocates the money and gets the application out, we'll be sure to move this case as quickly as possible.
But does that date work for you in terms of a working on your calendar? So we can set
Yes,
that
it does
time?
work for me.
Yeah, I know that everybody's kind of up in the air because we don't know how fast 2.0 is going to move. So
yeah,
hopefully by the middle of February, we'll have some indication of direction in this matter. All right. So February 16th, 2021 at 9:30 a.m. That's the next action date.
wonderful. Thank you, Your Honor.
Any other attorneys on the three matters that remain in front of me? You are an attorney representing any of the defendants. Say something at this time. All right, do I have Ashley Roberts on the Zoom regarding the property on Vaughn Street? Ms. Roberts, Ashley Roberts. Say something if you're on the Zoom, please. All right, do I have Michael Rainwater on the Zoom, property on Hayden Street? Any person at that location? All right, regarding the property on Tyerman Street, Shayla Hampton and Ray Hampton. If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, Mr. Abbott, none of the defendants respond on these matters. It does appear that these are second hearings. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct, Your Honor.
I believe that you have a proper motion with respect to each matter, sir.
Yes, I move for entry of default judgment on all three cases.
All right, the court will enter judgment by default on the terms and conditions as prayed in the respective complaints as updated given the time that has expired on these matters. The court will sign judgment upon submission and find that the plaintiff has the right to possession, find that the conditions must be met on or before February 2nd, 2021, or after that date, a writ will issue in said matters allowing for eviction from the properties that is so ordered in this county.
Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel. This is case number 2349033. This is Detroit International Holdings versus Dominique Childress Green and other occupants of property at 3345 Doris Street. The court also calls the suffix 9037. That's Detroit International Holdings versus Latonia Cole and other occupants of property at 2510 of Wisconsin. The court is calling the suffix 8197. That's D with W Holding LLC versus Yolanda Burkett and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 5805 Guilford. Your appearance at this time, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, may it please the court. My name is Dennis Flesland, P30289, appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs. I'm standing in for Mr. Sagatti here this morning, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Flesland. Do I have any counsel appearing on behalf of any of the defendants that I've called regarding these matters? If you're an attorney representing any persons in these three files, please indicate so at this time.
Yes, Your Honor. Charlene Snow from United Community Housing Coalition, P26923. I'm representing defendant Yolanda Burkett in 8197.
All right, thank you, counsel. I do have that one in front of me. Do I have Ms. Burkett on this Zoom? If you're on this Zoom, Ms. Burkett, say something at this time.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, and good morning to you and welcome to the court. All right.
Good morning
Ms.
to you too.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ms. Snow, if you will, go right ahead, ma'am. Update me.
Your Honor, I am going to ask for an adjournment. I'm going to need a ledger from the landlord because there seems to be quite a big discrepancy between what plaintiff is asking for and what defendant believes she owes. I don't know if there's any use to my talking to defendant at this point in the side room, or we can call on the telephone. I've got a number of questions to ask her.
So either way, you feel that you need some time to get an accounting and to review this matter with your client, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, and it would be falling under the new EDP program when those funds come through. But we need to look at a ledger more than what I've got from them on their application form.
Yeah, all right. So that would be a predicate to being able to move forward. All right,
Yes.
Mr. Flesland,
Yes, Your Honor.
I would be setting this over for the 16th of February 2021, and I've set it at 9:30. Madam Counsel is requesting on behalf of our client some ledger, some type of accounting, and that there would be an effort to work towards EDP 2.0.
Your Honor, if we could go, I don't know if Flesland or Mr. Sagatti will be there, but we're in court on the 15th, the 17th, and the 18th.
Right. So I'll set it for the 5th. No, well, are we open the 15th? That's what I keep saying.
No.
No, yeah.
Oh,
So
President's Day.
Yeah, I'll set it for the 17th at 9:30 a.m.
That's good, Your Honor.
Makes sense to you, Mr. Flesland?
Yes, Your Honor, that's perfect. Our client is interested in EDP, and I will make a note here to get Ms. Snow additional ledger information.
Thank you, Mr. Flesland.
Thank you, sir. And Ms. Burkett, you understand what's going on, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right.
Ms. Burkett, I can call you later. I know you tried to send something to me by email that did not come through.
Okay.
And I also have some income questions for you as well,
Okay.
but we don't want to go through them here. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good day
Thank
to you,
you.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
You
Judge.
too.
All right, so,
Bye-bye.
all right, so do I have on the Zoom Dominique Green, Dominique Green regarding property on Doris Street? If you're on the Zoom, say something at this time. Do I have on the Zoom Latonia Cole regarding property on Wisconsin, 2510 Wisconsin? If you're on the Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, it appears on these matters, Mr. Flesland, that defendants have not appeared. It also appears that these matters are before the court for first hearings. So the court is going to set these over to its next action date, which is 2/12/2021. And they'll be set at 9:30 a.m. If the defendant does not appear, the court would entertain motions respectively in these matters for entry of judge at that time.
Yes, Your Honor. Both of these have personal service, just for information.
All right, given the fact that they have personal service, thank you for that information, sir. The court is going to set the matters over for the 4th of February 2021 at 9:00 a.m.
February 4th
February 4th, sir.
at 9?
Yes, sir.
For both of those, Judge?
Yes, yes, ma'am. That's on 9033 and 9037.
All right, then.
I don't know if Mr. Flesland has phone numbers for either of those defendants, but if he does, perhaps he can send them to us, because if we can reach them and the plaintiff is open to receiving money, we can start that process rather than having a default and no money.
Well, the plaintiff on both of those is interested, so I will see what I can find and send on to you, Charlene.
Thank you. That would be helpful.
Excellent.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good day to you. This is case number 23-4-9105. This is Elite Housing Professionals versus Heather Salisi regarding property at 16569 Lawton Street. The matter is before the court on the filing of a complaint for non-payment of rent. Your appearance at this time, Mr. Wasbury, are you here?
Hello?
Do I have on this Zoom Miss Salisi, Heather Salisi?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I do see you there. Good morning to you.
Your Honor, this is Wendy Cooper on behalf of Ms. Salasi.
All right, thank you, Ms. Cooper. Good morning to you as well. I don't see Mr. Wasbury at this point in the Zoom. Can you update me, Ms.
Sure.
Ms. Cooper?
We are close to a conditional dismissal in this case. Are you able to put us into a breakout room?
Yes, with Ms. Salisi?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Salisi, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney. That's going to be breakout room number 2. You'll get a prompter right about now, and just click on it, you'll go there, and Ms. Cooper's going to meet you there. And we'll come back to that matter momentarily. Now, the court now calls case number 23-4-9109. This is Liora and Liora LLC versus Kelly Bale Chanel and other occupants of property at 4531 Horatio, apartment number 2. The court is calling at this time the strike at 2034-9113. That's Mutual Property Management LLC versus Takina Trailer and occupants of property at 7357 Artesian. Regarding the suffix 9109, your appearance at this time, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Corey, P82210 on behalf of plaintiff.
All right, thank you, Mr. Corey, and good morning to you as well, sir. Do I have Kelly Bale Chanel on the Zoom? If you're here, please say something at this time.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I see you there, Ms. Bell. All right. Have you had an opportunity? I see this is the first hearing. Have you had an opportunity to talk to a lawyer to discuss your rights and opportunities to get this matter resolved, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right. So, Ms. Bell, what I'm going to do, Ms. Chanel, the last name is Bell, right?
Yes.
Because the file has Kelly Bale Chanel. So it looks like it's Chanel Bale, correct?
Yeah, I have 2 last names, so it really don't matter. My mom put my dad and herself.
I got you. That works for me. Okay, Ms. Bale. And that sounds so much like a last name. I'll call you Ms. Bale. All right,
Okay.
ma'am. So you, I'm going to set it up for you to talk with someone that can give you some legal advice regarding this matter and some direction as to what you might be able to do regarding this file. So I'm going to set the new date in this matter. So I've been setting it for the 12th, but again, I know I'm kind of slow on this, so you would need for that to be on either perhaps the 10th.
Your Honor, the 10th or the 11th would be better for us. I don't know about Mr. Corey.
Your Honor, I did receive an email from my client yesterday, and it looks like there's some other issues on this property besides non-payment of rent. So based on that, I do not think they'd be inclined to go through the EDP program. So if there's an earlier date at this time, I think we'd appreciate that.
All right. Well, the earliest that you said it would be in that range, 11 range. So I'll set it for the 11th, and I'll set it for 9 o'clock a.m. 21, 9 o'clock p.m. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk with someone today to go over these issues on this bail. So I'm going to send you to a breakout room with someone in just a moment so that you can go over the issues in this case. You understand that?
Okay.
So who's available, Mr.
Your Honor, I can go into the breakout room perhaps with Patrick McDonald or Lyndon, which I don't care who.
All right. So I'm going to send Mr. Lyndon, Ms. Bale, and yourself to breakout room number 1. Ms. Bell, you'll receive a prompter in just a moment, ma'am.
Okay.
And there it is. And regarding the suffix 9113, your appearance, counsel.
Morning, Your Honor. William John, on behalf of the plaintiff, 74626.
Thank you, counsel, and good morning to you, sir. All right, do I have on this Zoom Takina Trailer, TRAYLOR, regarding property on Artesian Street? If you're on this Zoom, please say something at this time. All right, it does appear to be the first hearing regarding this matter, Mr. Vajani. And based upon the administrative order, the court will set the matter over for the next action date in this matter. And that date is going to be the 12th of February, 2021. And that's going to be at 9:30 a.m. February 12th, 21, 9:30 a.m.
Wait, February 12th, you said?
Yes, sir, 9:30 a.m.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Vajani. Good day to you, sir. Mr. Robbins, are you there, sir?
I'm here.
Mr. Robbins?
I'm here, Your Honor.
I'm looking at you. Sorry. I'm looking down at the bottom for Mr. Robbins, and all I had to do was put my eyes up, and he's right there. All right, sir. This is case number 23-49137. This is the Albert versus Travis Brown and other occupants of property located in the city of Detroit at 1214 Griswold, apartment 401. Your appearance at this time, counsel.
Lee Ravitz, P25314, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Thank you, counsel. And do I have on this Zoom Travis Brown or someone occupying the property on Griswold, apartment 401? Please say something if you're on this Zoom at this time.
Yo.
Do I have Mr. Brown, Travis Brown? All right, it appears that Mr. Brown does not appear regarding this matter. This is the first date regarding this case. Counsel, so I am setting it over. The next action date will be the 4th, 2/4/21. That's going to be at 9:15 a.m., 2/4/21, 9:15 a.m. If the defendant does not appear, the court will entertain a motion for entry of judgment by default at that time.
Okay, thank you. Have a good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. And I see I have Mr. Katz. Yes, sir. This is case number 23-49121. This is Town Square Apartments versus Brittany Allen and other occupants of property at 15820 Hessel Street at number 2B4. The court also calls the suffix 9125. That's Alexandra, strike that as Town Square versus Alexandria Dinwiddie and occupants of property at 20540 Prevost number 7C1. The court is calling the suffix 9129. That's Town Square Apartments versus Opal Tomlin and all occupants of property at 20520, Prevost number 5C1. Your appearance at this time for plaintiff counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, P51471 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, as it relates to all the cases other than the first one, we did submit quite some time ago dismissals on those cases, the Dimwitty and the Opal case.
Robert, come here.
The suffix 9125 and 9129, both of those matters will be dismissed at counsel's request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I had a change in clerk, so it might have been sent to the previous clerk.
Yeah, I don't know where we send it, so.
Well, that's one of those nice, honest, straightforward.
We send it to the cloud, Your Honor. Doesn't that go to everyone?
Everyone should be able to access it some kind of way, but I'll make sure these two are
Okay.
dismissed. I have to sign a order here at the court. All right, they'll be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you.
All right, regarding the remaining matter, do I have Brittany Allen on this Zoom? Brittany Allen?
Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Yes.
You reside at the property on Hassel Street, is it?
Yes. Yes. Well, this is her mom.
Her mom? Do you live there?
Well, Brittany rented the apartment for me.
Let me stop you for a moment. Do you live there?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. All right, so have you had an opportunity to speak with a lawyer regarding your rights and issues in this matter, ma'am?
No, I have not.
All right. All right, so this is the first hearing, and so the administrative order will require that I set up a second hearing on this matter.
120 times.
Damn.
Excuse me. I can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, I know there was some noise in the system, ma'am. I'm going to set up a new hearing date on this matter, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk with someone today. So I'm going to set it up for you to come back to see me on the 11th of February 2021 at 9:00 a.m. And I'm going to give you a lawyer that you can talk to in an effort to find out your rights and to find out ways that you may be able to resolve this matter. You understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Katz, you have the new date, sir?
Sure. And as far as the attorney, can they just give me a call once they have some kind of idea where this case is?
All right. Mr. Lockhart, are you going to be on this matter, sir?
Oh, no, not Mr. Lockhart. Oh, no. How could you do that to me, Your Honor?
Well, you know there was going to be some hell beyond the cloud, right? So here's the hell part of your cloud. You know?
Yes, I'm available. And Mr. Katz, before I lose you, is your client interested in the CIRA, the new EDP?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I'll be in touch.
I heard you're funding that, Steve.
Yeah, it's coming out of my left pocket.
All right, good. All right. What was the date again, Your Honor?
That date is the 11th of February 2021.
Okay.
And Ms. Allen, I'm going to put you in a breakout with Mr. Lockhart right now so that you can go over the legal issues in this matter and talk about your rights. You understand, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you're going to get a prompter to go into breakout room number 3. You're going to receive that in just a second here. Let's see. There you are, Ms. Allen.
Judge, if you could send me with an assistant, is Mr. McDonald available?
Mr. McDonald, you still there, sir?
I'm still here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I'm sending you to breakout room number 3. I'm taking you out in 1.
And I'm all set, Your Honor, correct?
You had an eventful morning, so let's hope that it all works out this time around. All right. I wish you well, sir. All right. Mr. Katz, sir?
What's your
I'm all
P
set,
number?
correct?
Wait a minute. Mr.
What's the
Katz?
tax P number, please?
Oh, 51471. No, 51471.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're all set?
We're all set, Mr. Katz. All
Thank
right.
you. Have a good
to
day.
you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, this is Wendy Cooper. We are out of the breakout room.
Thank you, Ms. Cooper, and we're back on the record in the suffix 9105 regarding Elite Housing versus Heather Salisi. You may at this time, Madam Counsel.
Your Honor, Wendy Cooper on behalf of and with Ms. Selassie. My P number is 78424. We have a conditional dismissal that we will be entering in this case today for EDP funds.
All right. I will sign the order of conditional dismissal as once it's submitted to the court, and that will constitute the conclusion of this matter. And Ms. Alisa, you understand what's going on here, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right. All right. Thank you for being here, ma'am, and I wish you well. And counsel, I'll
Thank you.
await the order.
Thank you so
and we'll
much.
sign.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Scott, why are you here, ma'am?
You're on mute.
Ms. Scott, you're on mute there. Why are you here, ma'am?
I had a court date this morning
Okay.
with Callahan at 10:40.
Okay. So tell me what case it is, because I've already called the case. Give me the last four digits on your case.
I'm trying to look it up now, sir. Just 1 second.
117, Judge.
117? All right. So what happened on that 117, Madam Clerk, Madam Court Reporter?
He has to come back on the 12th at 9:30. That was Callahan.
Yeah.
All right. 112. So you come back on the 12th of February at 9:30 a.m.
Okay.
February 12th, 9:30 a.m. Have you had a chance to talk with a lawyer regarding that matter, ma'am?
No, this is second court hearing, and I'm not even understanding the fees that they charging because rent is being paid. So no.
Okay. All right. So let me see if I can get you to someone that you can talk with, and we would change her date to the 11th. Instead of the 12th, ma'am, you'll be coming back on the 11th of February, 2/11, at 9:30 a.m. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let me give you somebody to talk to in just a moment. Let me see that file. Do you have it in front of you? And so that is Hella Management versus Elise Scott.
Yes.
And Mr. Callahan is the attorney on this matter, Kevin Callahan, who was here earlier. Ms. Snow, are you able to speak with Ms. Scott at this time?
Yes, Your Honor, or Miss Angelica Scott can go, the two Scotts can go into a room with each other. That would be, and Angelica, you could do a full intake on it.
All right.
Yes, I can do
All
that.
right, so very well. So I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Miss Angelica Scott. Ms. Scott, so both Scotts are going to breakout room number 4. So you'll get a prompter, Ms. Scott, in just a moment. So to break
Okay,
out
thank
room number. And there you are. There's your prompter. And Ms. Angelica Scott, there is your prompter.
Thank you.
And I know you're not going there. I'm just going to give you the prompter just in case you want to.
Mhm.
All right. Amid all of the clamor of this morning.
Oh my God.
Is Mr. Austin Campbell, has his case been called? I see him sitting here and the name is
It
familiar.
was called, that was, Callahan also. 9:30 on the 12th.
All right, Mr. Campbell?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, yeah, your case was called and it was a first hearing date, so I sent it over for 2/12 at 9:30. Have you had a chance to talk with a lawyer?
I kind of briefly did, but I wasn't able to get representation.
All right, so you have not been able to talk with a lawyer regarding your case, correct?
Well, who did you talk to?
I spoke to Steve Lockhart for about 10 minutes and he said he couldn't take the case.
I think I remember this. I think it might have been because of our income issues.
Yeah.
All right. So you've not been able to obtain someone privately, is that correct, sir?
Correct, yes.
Was he referring you to Mr. Fred Coleman or someone else? That's why
He gave me 2 numbers to call and I called them, but I wasn't able to speak to either one.
But you haven't been able to speak to those 2 lawyers, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so I think he was sent to Phil, whose last name I can't remember, and to Fred Coleman as possible counsel. So you've got calls pending with 2 lawyers.
Yes. Was with one I left a message and with one his answering machine was full, so.
All right, so you've got another date, and that's the 12th at 9:30, February the 12th. So hopefully you can get someone in place by that time.
Okay.
And that's the next time I'll be visiting your case, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, keep calling both of them. Fred Coleman, I know, has a lady working for him. And I don't know about Phil.
Okay.
If you can't reach anyone, you can try to call back or email Lockhart or something, and we'll try to give you additional names. But those 2 guys are pretty good.
Okay.
Either one of them.
Thank you. May I ask when you called my case? Because I've been here since 10:45 and didn't hear it.
Yeah, I called it together with the attorney on that case. He had like 4 cases. I called all of them together around the same time.
Oh, okay.
And matter of fact, I think what time was yours set for?
11 o'clock.
Yeah, I called it a little bit earlier than 11 o'clock. Because of the status of the file, I knew that a new date was going to have to be set. And I told Mr. Callahan that when the person came in, I would let them know regarding the new date. So that's the only thing that happened was a new date was set.
Okay. And you said it was 9:30, February 12th?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I wish you well.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Hey, Deborah, I have an indication that I am on YouTube. You said I'm not?
Oh, you are now, yeah. You weren't earlier, but I didn't know that you knew that it was, yeah.
Your Honor, I have a case this afternoon that I'm not seeing on the afternoon docket. Oh, never mind. It's in Judge Millhouse. My mistake. Never mind.
Miss Snow, I gotta head out. I've got some school stuff to do. But I'll send these 2 forms to Eleanor at UCC.
Sounds like a law student to me.
Thank you.
Always something else to do. All right, all the best to you.
Take care, everybody.
Your Honor, I'm going to go ahead and leave as well, if it's okay with you.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Is Harvey a defendant or something else? There's a Harvey on the screen.
Yeah, let's find out. Who are you? Last name Harvey.
Hello, Your Honor. I'm Sierra Harvey. I had a case. I've been in here. It was at 9:50 this morning. The last word of the case number is 8866 or 65.
Okay, let me check on that. 8866 or 65.
Were you in Jones Coleman, ma'am?
It says D Coleman.
Okay.
We're looking.
No, let me get your whole case number, man. What's the whole case number?
Yeah, give me the whole case.
The whole case number is 203 48865. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that was Mr. Biagiani. That was his case for 211 at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you're coming back on 2/11 at 9 o'clock a.m. February the 11th at 9 o'clock a.m. Now, have you had a chance to talk to a lawyer regarding your matter?
No, sir.
She was just listed. She's listed as an occupant, so she probably was looking for her name.
All right, so let me set it up so you can talk to someone now. And again, you're gonna be coming back on the 11th at 9 o'clock a.m. That's your next one.
Okay.
You'll the same number, but right now I'm going to set it up so you can talk to someone regarding your matter. You understand?
I'm only seeing 9113 as a Biagiani case, is it not?
You said 203-48865, right?
203-8.
865?
Yes, ma'am.
That was yesterday. You came to court yesterday. He was here yesterday.
No, they came and gave me a paper for today, ma'am.
Well, let's see.
Are you on Westwood?
Yes, ma'am.
11303 Westwood. Yesterday, this case was up for 120 and 950. This week, we rescheduled it for 211 at 9 o'clock.
I'm sorry, but on the red paper that I'm looking that I was looking at, that it had 1/21/2021 at 9:50.
Wow. All right, so for some reason, I'm glad that you came in today because it apparently something got screwed up somewhere. So the one thing that's for sure is you come back on the 11th at 9 o'clock, February the 11th at 9 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can get somebody to talk to you so they can go over what your rights are and discuss with you what happens in this case.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No problem. I'm going to put you in a breakout
Don't leave.
room.
Okay.
Don't leave. I'm going to put you in a breakout room to talk with a lawyer right now. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
So who's going to speak with Ms. Harvey?
I can do that.
All right. So I'm going to send you to breakout room 2. And you're going to get a prompter for that in just a moment.
Judge, could you
Yes, sir.
send Lockhart as well if your docket's done? Because I have yesterday's docket and a lot of intake information that might help Ms. Snow and I.
I'll do that, sir. I'm taking you out of 3 and sending you to 2 as well. And Ms. Harvey has already gone there. And all right, guys, thank you. And thank you, Ms. Snow. Yeah.
You and your staff were masterful today. My hat's off. Take care, Deborah. Take care, Miss Hunter.
You too.
All right, you too. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, y'all.
You okay over there? No, we're out. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Scott.
All right, just, I mean, like they said, they making us do all that. I'm like, we ain't the computer people. They just left us in here like, okay.
Man, it was crazy. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is going
She
on?
said they just changed it all of a sudden. They didn't even tell anybody. We just tried to get on this morning and it wasn't working. And then they said they switched it.
So now what happened? So I need to know.
Well, we have to do it from the computer now.
Oh, okay.
It has to be done from the computer. We used to could just hit the button and just go right in, but they stopped that. They changed it once, and now they just changed it again today, saying we have to go in the computer. But then I can check us in, but I'm gonna have to check out because when the judge gets on the bench, I have to come out so he can get in.
Oh Lord, really?
Yep. So that's how they have it set up now for us to do it in order to check the people in.
Yeah, and some of that makes sense, you know. Jesus help us.
Yeah, if they just let folks know. So Judge Garrett is coming to landlord tenant, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Who's got something to do with the courtroom?
All right, sir, all is well?
Yes, sir. Everything's good.
What they gonna do with her? Oh, probably just gonna leave her docket empty for somebody to take it.
She'll try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spread the traffic.
Yep.
Yeah, you better be glad you were here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I work with her at mine. Yeah, you be there all day too, yeah.
I'm sure the governor's on her points.
Oh, I shouldn't be listening. I'm gonna go eat.
But then what happened with her? Oh, and Renee probably go to traffic.
Now, Judge, do you stay on YouTube during lunch? I mean, now you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on. Let me leave there.
Now, Judge, do you stay on YouTube during lunch? I mean, now?
I'm trying to see if I can delete some of
What's today? Thursday?
Yes, today's Thursday, yes.
Yes, I have no video.